verga pelada. Y los OhBee, turkey bacon, and then
Have you listened to any of these episodes, Joe? First one. Order up.
It's like our intro, like our pilot, bro. It's
It was rough. But it was fun.
We're way more polished now.
It was fun.
I mean, we still got a long way to go, but like, this was not a very easy thing to just start up one day and just say, hey.
For everybody listening, that's the homie Josh in the background. We actually have an audience today here on the Hood Diner podcast. Yeah.
That's a homie that I've had in my corner for a long time, you know.
Yeah.
Consider him a brother.
Nice. Happy 4th of July to you guys.
Yeah, it's the 4th of July edition of the Hood Diner podcast.
Yes.
DJ Century.
Episode 6. This is the homie kAZual. And you're listening to the Hood Diner podcast.
Did you get to catch any fireworks right now?
Just on the drive in, and then honestly, I got to see a dude throw a fucking, I don't know if it was a 9 or something, but he bucked one shot real quick coming down. What is this? Is this Veterans right here? Is that the road that I got to take right here? Because on the way here, the motherfucking freeway was closed on Speedway and 22nd, and you know how I get off on 22nd to come down to 29th to go straight down the little side street or from the frontage right there.
You might have hit Veterans then.
That's what it was. I just literally saw a dude run outside in the front yard, pop, one shot in the air, and then he ran back inside. I was like, okay.
About that life.
No fucks given, dude. He was just, he didn't even try to hide from the car that was coming his way.
Sometimes you just got to celebrate our country's independence, you know?
Wow.
I'm all for that. Turn up today.
There's lots of people who would disagree.
Well, I've been turning up today. You know what?
Why not, dude? I mean, hey.
What was the strain this time?
Trainwreck.
A little bit of Trainwreck in our lives.
It was a literal train wreck outside right now.
I feel motivated. I'm not all sluggish right now.
I know, right? It feels good. It's a good shit. And that's why I'm a sativa dude. I'm telling you. That's why I fuck with the sativas. I don't feel like being down in the couch. What do you think about those, dude? Is that pretty good or what? This week on something new. We've been diving into that one like quick, huh?
Well, you went in earlier. Well, with the dragon fruit, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go for it, not even like with no warning.
The dragon fruit was excellent, by the way. Although I do want to try it cold next time. But this week on something new, we got.
He was trying to clown.
I wasn't trying to. Who
was
trying to clown?
My homie Josh was trying to clown on the dragon fruit.
Oh, he was trying to clown on the dragon fruit.
He was calling it passion fruit.
I think is there such thing as passion fruit, right? We'll have to try that one too. But this week we're doing this Wholey Cheese crisp baked crackers. They're by Snyder's of Hanover. You know them. They're famous for making the pretzels and all that good shit. But yeah, man, this shit's called Wholey Cheese. They're diving into the cracker. They're going to compete with what is it?
Ritz.
Ritz? Is that what it is? No, that's not the one I'm thinking of. Triscuits.
Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its. There you go. How the fuck did I forget that? But yeah, these are... that was loud as fuck, huh?
Yeah, you chew like a beast.
That is a crunch. It's not my fault. It's these fucking things.
Way to go. High quality mics.
Way to go, Snyder's. That is so loud.
My sister was telling me that they do have blogs that are just dedicated to people like eating stuff, and people get off on hearing people eat and shit.
I feel like that'd be too much.
No, I'm not gonna listen to a whole podcast of it.
We're just trying a couple things, trying something new every week.
Like, don't come to my house and turn on YouTube and like, oh, check out this. They just recorded themselves eating. Well, I guess
these shits crunch loud as fuck. Oh, and then the drink. We got a twofer this week. I know you guys have seen it on TV. It's called Bubly. Apparently it's like a sparkling water. And since I've been trying to stay away from soda, I've been looking for other shit, which I should just be drinking iced tea. But this gives me a reason since it's something new. But apparently it has like zero everything.
That ain't
it's
bad.
Just sparkling water. And the flavor is...
That ain't bad.
The flavor is grapefruit bubbly.
That ain't bad. I dig on grapefruits. You like grapefruits, Josh?
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Well, I don't know what to tell you then.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. You bought it, buddy.
Yeah. Sip away, buddy.
It's not bad. I'm not a grapefruit fan. It was the only flavor, though. The other one, whatever it was sold out. So that's probably why.
Do you celebrate 4th of July like heavy?
I really don't.
No?
I really don't. I don't know. You know what?
It's like one of my favorite holidays.
Let me tell you the truth why fireworks will never be the same for me, okay? I think it was back in 2015 or 2014 is when me and my wife, we went to Epcot Center, okay? And we were there, bro, on the fucking, like, it was like a major fucking thing. It was like the 30th anniversary, okay? So this is Disney, and these motherfuckers, bro, like, I was fucking covered in fucking firecrack soot by the end of the shit. And it was like the most fucking amazing firework display I've ever seen in my life. And now any firework display just does not fucking
put to shame.
It doesn't. Yeah, dude. Like, they just don't do it for me. If it doesn't, it's not as good. I have a video, bro. I have a video where at the end, dude, the fucking finale, you can just hear me screaming like, "What the fuck, man?" Like, for reals, I was blown the fuck away. I'm going to have to bring this video in one day, and we're going to play it, and you're going to hear me fucking just totally, like, fan the fuck out.
We're going to have to do it while we're recording.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. We're going to play that shit, and yeah, dude. So, honestly, now...
So, a fireworks show that would impress you would be like the Coneheads movie.
Yes, that
shit. Dad goes to the football game.
Or like the
homecoming dance.
The 35th anniversary. The 40th anniversary. You know when it's like those prime numbers, Disney goes all out and shit like that. And I shit you not, bro. It was just fucking spectacular. And I have it all on video somewhere. And I'm going to have to show it to you, and you're just going to be blown away. The video won't do it justice, though. Like, you had to have fucking been there. The sky, like, it looked like fucking daytime, basically, because it was just lit the fuck up. It was the definition of lit.
Wow.
That firework display.
I'm jealous I didn't get to watch
That's why 4th of July fireworks are just meh.
I never want to Jason Pierre-Paul myself.
Yeah, I ruined it. I ruined it.
You know who that is, right?
Who?
Jason Pierre-Paul.
Jason Peter Paul?
No, Pierre-Paul.
Oh, Pierre-Paul. No, who's
He's
that?
a defensive end from the New York Giants. So he was holding a firecracker and blew off like 3 of his fingers.
When was this?
What, like 3 years ago?
Dude, okay, I think I heard about that, yeah. He lost how many fucking fingers?
Like 3.
At once. Blam.
See, that's why I don't fuck with, like, firecrackers.
Dude, I remember my dad, dude. I fucking MacGyvered one that I found one time. Like, I found 2 fireworks, and I wanted the one to work. So I took the wick off the other one and did some MacGyver shit to this firework. And my dad caught me, like, trying to light. He was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I'm like, "Dude, I just want to light this firework." And he's like, "Well, fuck, let me help you." And he fucking did it, dude. Almost blew his fucking hand off. He was so mad at me. He was like, "Why the fuck did that blow away so fast?" I was like, "Cause I, redid the wick and everything like that." And it like lit instantly on him, dude. Like, he didn't have no run time.
Bro, I got my ass beat for fucking with fire when I was a kid. So I don't fuck with fire, you know?
Oh, dude, so did I.
My dad, actually, my aunt caught me and my cousin Richard putting grass in a Folgers can and lighting it on fire. Like, we were just huddled around a Folgers can, just lighting fucking grass on fire. Well, she comes around the corner because it was a big old quinceañera practice in the backyard.
Of course.
Big ass family we had.
Of course.
And she catches us. Well, she goes and tells our dads. My cousin got whipped, but not like I got whipped. You know what I'm saying?
Too?
Like, I got whipped when it was okay to whip your kids.
Right.
Like, this generation can't get whipped. They can't.
No.
They can't deal with it mentally, getting whipped.
They cannot.
Like, my dad didn't abuse me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was definitely get in line, motherfucker. No, but it's just not, you can't take that same approach with the kids today.
I feel like if you were whooped as a kid, your definition of respect is different than those that didn't get beat. Because when it boils down to it, you did something so disrespectful or so bad that's why your parents whipped you.
That was just discipline, bro.
If you learn how to get the fucking line, but then you understand the definition of right and wrong. You know what I mean? And that's the problem with, I think, some of these kids today. The parents be letting them get away with fucking everything.
But it's a difference between disciplining your kids and like going overboard, you know?
Yeah.
And there comes a certain age where it's like,
I don't think my parents went overboard.
No, but there's a certain age where you can't really discipline your kids anymore like that.
Oh,
you know?
yeah. Remember I told you about the day that at my last spanking, I just like looked at him like, you know what? This shit don't faze me no more. Fuck you.
Whoa.
And it just, I never got spanked after that. Instead,
you said that, though?
Instead, that was the look I gave him. That didn't come out. No, it did. That was just the look that I gave him. And that's exactly what that look said. But no, I would never say that shit to my parents.
Dogging your dad, you're like, what?
Dude,
hit me again, Dad.
Like, dude, you know this? No.
That shit don't hurt, Dad.
And then all of a sudden he's like, all right, then guess what? You grounded, motherfucker. And you don't get no fucking,
damn.
You don't get no fucking privileges, nothing. You can't watch no HBO late at night like you always do.
Like my mom and dad were the chillest people ever. Like, yeah, there's a lot of rules, but when mom and dad when they go to sleep, there's no, you can't enforce something when you're asleep.
Yeah.
So, around the streets.
I have to. There should be like a button, a belch button.
Do a Barney from Simpsons.
Yeah, fuck yeah. But yeah, man. Big news in week though, or big news in week. See how dyslexic that came out? Big news in week.
That Trainwreck got you.
Big week in news this week. Everything, everybody's been talking about. It's been all up and down your timeline. Everybody's mad at LeBron for going to LA. I told you that shit was going to happen, bro. You remember me telling you? I was like, dude, if I was him, I'd go to fucking LA. And you're like, no, I don't make no fucking sense.
No, I thought it made sense logistically because he has like a movie film company.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then that makes complete sense.
But
that was one of the reasons I said that. I'm like, dude, this dude's young. He's got money. Like, why the fuck wouldn't you want to live in Hollywood and live amongst the fucking stars and shit?
He's proven that he's loyal. He's proven that he can take a team that like a city that needs him more than anything and raise him to greatness again.
I think,
The only problem is he leaves. All the business leaves too. Like restaurants are shutting down. Parking lot attendants, like people that have jobs are done now. So it sucks. It's a double-edged sword, but you know what? I mean, they got to rebuild.
Have you seen that meme that shows Tupac and it says, we doing this shit from Cleveland to LA, and then fucking LeBron totally felt that line, like it spoke to him and shit. You see that one?
No, I haven't seen that one yet.
He says that at the beginning of that song that he did with Bone Thugs and Harmony. It's on there, like that double album, The Art of War.
Yeah.
That was a great album.
Hell yeah.
That was a good ass album.
You gonna go to that concert when they come?
Probably not.
Okay. You don't want to get shot?
Nah, I don't feel like it. I don't think. When is that concert anyway?
I don't know the date, but
I think it depends on where it's at too.
You gotta see Busy Bone, bro.
Some situations, like some places I don't mind going to because I know they got their security situation handled, but other places are too sketchy and you're just like, something just might pop off right here. My spider senses are saying, stay the fuck away.
You know what? If your gut says that, hey, there's going to be a drive-by tonight, don't go to the venue.
Nah. That was good.
I support you, homie. You get a safer venue with better security, I'll come back and support you again. Dude,
9 times out of 10, I'll just watch the whole show from my homies, or one of my homies' Snapchat anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They always do the highlights and shit like that. The good songs that they come on and shit. And then fucking boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? All that shit.
Was Set It Off like one of your favorite movies growing up?
Set It Off? Nah.
No?
That's with Queen Latifah, right?
Right.
I've probably only seen that movie one time.
I used to watch that shit on repeat for real.
Constantly?
Yeah.
I think because during that time,
there
was just way doper gang movies that I was watching at that time, like Menace to Society, Juice, Boys in the Hood.
So this might piss a lot of people off, but what did you think of gang-related?
You want to know the truth?
Yeah.
I've only seen parts of fucking Gang Related. And I'm a Pac fan to the fullest, but I've not seen that fucking movie. I haven't seen that. Or you know what? Okay. I've probably seen the whole thing, but it's been a while. That's the one where he's a cop, right? And it's Jim Belushi.
Tim Roth?
Is it Tim Roth?
I think.
No, dude. That's the one where they're junkies. Well, that's not Gang Related. Gang Related is the one with him and Jim Belushi, where they're crooked ass cops.
Okay.
And then Debo kills him at the end and shit.
Yeah.
I think it's Debo. I don't know if it was Debo, but yeah, that was but to me, honestly, I think like Juice, probably Pac's best movie, arguably.
Yeah, I mean, when he was Bishop, bro, that movie was fucking nuts, dude. I love that movie. Juice is hits like home because Q was a DJ, you know what I'm saying? So that was literally my first exposure to scratching.
Yeah.
So, me being a DJ, it hits home. So for me, that's top 3 at least.
Dude, There's an artist here he used to live here, and his name's Big Ox, my homeboy Marcus and shit. Yeah. He just moved to like, I think Philly or Chicago, something like that. But there's a song that he's I fucking love, and that's like it's like the first line of the second verse, and that's what he says. He's all still tripping off Bishop when he shot Raheem. And there's something about a Glock 16, some shit like that. But it was a dope ass line. But yeah, that always reminds me.
Do you think Q would have won the battle contest?
Q, yeah, he should have won that.
No. Do you think if he would have advanced and he would have won? Do you think?
Yeah, he should have won.
Yeah, I wish they would have.
I didn't like the way the other dude was cut, and he even flipped him off. He knew he lost.
Hey, but
he knew he lost, but then the cops came and fucked everything up.
Right. But you know what's crazy is that when he's all, "You got the juice now," and he looks back at him like,
he's like, "Nah, cuz I don't want that shit." You know, they got the same exact dude to do that same exact line on "Don't Be a Menace" while drinking your juice in the hood, and he said it to the Nana. And he's like, "You got the juice now, Grandma." And she's like, "Oh, go to hell." She slaps him with his purse and shit. Remember that? That's some good shit right there.
She gets out the trash can like dead presidents.
Take that, motherfuckers! Yeah. Yes, dude, that's a great ass movie. I fucking love that movie. But dude, I honestly, like, back to the whole LeBron shit. I honestly feel like, I mean, it is what it is. But you know, the funny thing is it's like a mixed bag. Because you have all the fucking Laker fans that were like, fuck LeBron, fuck that puto. I don't know why I always go to the straight Chicano voice for it, but it's just because a lot of my homies are fucking Lakers fans too. And I've heard them talk their shit about the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't even care if they're bandwagon Laker fans. I'm a Suns fan. So it's going to bother me if they do well. But we got Ayton, so we got a lot to move forward, you know?
Yeah.
But LeBron's the best player in the NBA right now, dude. I mean, he's going to the Lakers that aren't a contender for Golden State.
Well, not if they get all these fucking people.
Golden State just got DeMarcus Cousins. They have 5 All-Stars starting. They have literally 7 starters. We weren't talking about this yesterday?
Yeah.
Like, they have 7 starters, but they can only play 5. That's a good problem to have.
Yeah.
And they're balling, bro. Like, they swept the fucking Cavs. That's the second best team in the NBA. It's a trip that Adam Silver was talking about, switching the format to where it's not seeded by Western Conference or Eastern Conference anymore. It's going to be the number 1 seed is the best record in the league, and all the way down to the 16th seed. So you could have theoretically 12 Western Conference teams and then like 4 Eastern Conference teams competing in the playoffs instead of East versus West. It could be a West versus West final or an East versus East final. I mean,
has that ever happened?
No. That's what he's talking about, switching the format up.
It's just like this: the bullies are going to take over. Theory. Like, no, fuck making it fair.
No, I mean, the Warriors don't give a shit. They'll play anybody.
Yeah, the Warriors, they're just... I've seen that meme already where it's like what the Warriors, when they learned that LeBron was trading, it's just like all them fucking still sleeping.
Yeah, shit. Bro. I mean, dude, they swept him in Cleveland. That would be dope if Kevin Love came to the Suns, though. You fuck with Kevin Love to the Suns?
Hell yeah.
It's they're built to run right now, though.
Yeah, man.
They just gave Devin Booker an offer sheet, like a 5-year or 4-year, $158 million contract. It's like a max contract.
He's not even due yet.
No, he's going to be able to sign it soon.
Yeah.
And if we lock him down, bro, that's him and Ayton for years, you know? So there's a lot of benefit. But back to LeBron, his jersey is selling so well right now on the pre-order that it's literally almost sold out.
Damn, already?
Yeah, they had figures like, you know how they have the initial wave of jerseys they sell in a season?
Right.
And if it sells so well, then they do a reissue, like a second run.
Yeah.
They're already almost sold out of their initial run of those jerseys in a matter of less than a week.
Damn.
Like, that's crazy, bro. Like, it's a cultural change.
Hell yeah.
Like I talked about with the city of Cleveland, how their commerce is all fucked up because he's leaving. LA is going to be benefiting.
LA back over there like, we gonna be all right. We gonna be all right. You gonna be all right. Now, especially now. Well, dude, yeah. And it's funny because I love I don't mind a fan that tells me, dude, like, I was a Cleveland fan, then I became a Heat fan, then I became a Cleveland fan again, and now I'm a Laker fan. Like, if you have a favorite player, dude, why the fuck not, dude? It's a free world. You fucking love whoever the fuck you love. It's just funny to me. Like, you see so many arguments going on when it comes to, like, my team this and my team that and shit like that. And you're not a real fan. You're a bandwagoner and all this shit. Dude, who gives a fuck, dude?
I tend not to engage in any pissing contests anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Pissing ass contests.
Because it's like your team won the Super Bowl last year if you're an Eagles fan, right?
Yep.
What the fuck does that do to change your life? You still had to go to work.
Going to Big Dick Foles.
I mean, if that's what he's known by.
Yeah, man. But you know what? I gotta, if you don't mind, bro, I gotta tell everybody the fucking, the results of my dog's fucking DNA shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like, remember we talked about this? Like, my dog, you know, when we bought him, the dude told us he was 100% Shih Tzu, right? Pues sabes qué, homie? That dude...
You're a liar?
He's a fucking liar, bro. I mean, he's a liar, but he's not like a horrible liar. Check this shit out. It said that he's 50% Shih Tzu, 25% Maltese, and 25% Lhasa Apso. Okay, you know what a Lhasa Apso is?
No.
Have you seen this? Well, check this out. Like, we looked it up, and like the Lhasa Apso originated in China. Okay, and it was back when, you know, back in China, dog. Like the Shih Tzus were fucking like the dog. Like that's the dog that they love to have and shit, right? So the emperors had those dogs. Well, apparently, I don't know if I think it was Gandhi, if I remember correctly. Gandhi brought. No, I'm sorry. The Dalai Lama. The Dalai Lama brought the emperor a Pekingese. And apparently when you made a Pekingese with a Shih Tzu, you get a Lhasa Apso. So technically he's like 75% fucking somewhere in there. Shih Tzu.
I want to know what kind of fucking weirdos like, let's get this fucking animal and let's breed it with that fucking weird ass animal.
Remember, we did a bulldog and a Shih Tzu.
Yeah,
we called it a bullshit.
Let's do it over and over again so we can start a whole new breed of fucking animals. We're playing God.
She's like, any weird breeding? And he's like, nah, just doggy style.
See, but I have a good friend that is a successful dog breeder, and I respect his hustle 100%.
Who is it?
My buddy Mike.
Your buddy Mike? Cool.
Yeah.
What's the name of his thing? Does he have like a name?
What's it?
Highline Kennels.
Highline Kennels.
Highline Kennels. Yeah, my boy. I got my boy Pelon. He has Pure Line Kennels.
Well, that's what's up.
And they do what is it? Pit bulls.
Yeah, he does bullies. What is it? Bullies, right?
Bullies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I think what's his name? I think the homie Cash Lansky actually has one of his puppies.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
I want to get
a couple other people here too.
I want to get a Frenchie, man.
Frenchie?
I just don't want to drop 3 G's on a fucking dog.
The bulldog, the Frenchie bulldog.
Yeah.
Those are dope.
Yeah, I'm just not trying to drop a price of a car on an animal.
Why not, man? That's your buddy.
Nah, bro. I'll put fucking...
I think about how much we paid for OhBee. I would have paid double.
Put some D's on that bitch.
Yeah.
I
roll with my puppy. I roll with my puppy.
Yeah, well, I mean, I have a kid, so...
That's true. that's my fur baby right there.
When I wanted to get out of my hair, I turned my iPod on. I'm like, go fetch.
There you go.
I'm just kidding.
But yeah, man.
I love that little
Did you hear that? I don't have like a lot of shit on it, but did you hear that Mexico has a new president?
Hey, you know what's funny is I was watching the actual induction.
Oh, were you?
With my nana the other night.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. His name is Andrés Manuel López Obrador.
Yo, that lady is like hella American. She's like, I'm all, hey, Nana, is that your president? She goes, no, I'm American. She goes, I don't like him, but Trump's my president.
Who said that?
My Nana.
Ay.
Hey, that's the truth, though.
It is what it is. That's true. That's very true.
She says, I don't like him, but he's my president, so what are you going to do?
Exactly.
So.
Shit, yeah. It is what it is. But yeah, apparently he's like, they say his main function is going to be to crack down on the cartel shit. And I'm just like,
well, they're not going to assassinate a president because that would shut down.
Well, yeah, that's true. That
would shut down their operations.
But
completely.
it is like the main thing they kind of need to deal with, man. Like, apparently they had like a record-breaking year of homicides last year. In 2017, there was over 29,000 homicides. And
sometimes you got to move that dope.
And it's 2018. We're halfway through the year, and they're already at 20,000.
I'm gonna tell you this,
508.
If I'm a cartel leader, and you're in my way, you're gonna get chopped down, bro. Like I'm gonna get that tiger.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to have goddamn Ringling Brothers and, Barnum and Bailey circus in my backyard. It's going to look like the fucking scene from Zamunda when they get married and shit.
Fuck yeah.
Like, you're going to have giraffes just fucking coming and peeking in my fucking window when I'm playing Xbox.
He's like, hello, Babar.
The royal penis is clean, Your Highness.
And then fucking R. Kelly comes in, thank you. Stupid fuck. But,
what's your favorite part from that movie? And if you don't know what movie that is, that's coming to America. I think we referenced that before.
Yeah, we've already talked about coming, but why not though? That's a classic ass.
I think we already assembled like our favorite parts from that movie though. Like I think we already spoke on that.
No, we didn't speak on the favorite parts. No, we just mentioned like a particular part from it. I can't really remember which one it was, but yeah, if I had to pick a favorite part of that movie, oh fuck man, other than the "She's Your Queen" fucking song, that's which is classic shit. Man, I don't know, dude. There's a lot of good scenes in that shit.
You know what? What's a better question?
I definitely love the part where like he runs back into the brothers from Trading Places.
Oh, Mortimer and
fucking what was his name? What was the other dude? What was the other name? I want to say Voldemort.
Like Harry Potter and shit.
Randall's his name. I'm not talking to you, Randall. Randall. Yeah, you fucking.
I think they should have gave what's his name a spinoff.
I like the way they
from Sexual Chocolate. What's his name? Randy Watson. They should have gave Randy Watson his own movie, man.
Yeah,
like showing him coming up in the local scene, and then like getting a little bit of notoriety.
I lied. I know my favorite part now. I just because you reminded me of Randy Watson, and it's literally the introduction by the pastor. He's all, I didn't come to preach today. He's all, but when I look at this contestants on the Miss Black Winners pageant, he's all, I feel good. Shit, dude. Because I know there's a God somewhere. That right there. Just that right there. And him introducing Randy Watson. That's my favorite part of the fucking movie right there.
Yeah.
That's good. And then the part where they're like all the bitches they were trying to date and shit like that. She's like, I'm into the group thing. And then the twins and then the other lady like, I was Joan of Arc in my former life. Remember? Like he was
all
like.
The DJ want to feel my breath. Yeah. I like the other part. Yeah.
My name is Peaches. Yes, dude. That shit is good. What was your favorite part? I think that's just memorable as fuck though. The Randy Watson shit. That's why you totally opened it up.
Yeah, Randy Watson probably do because he's just.
And then you know what else is good too?
It's Eddie Murphy, you know.
Yeah, the dudes in the barbershop. You must be out your goddamn mind, that motherfucker.
They could have used a spinoff
dude,
too,
like
man.
If they had their own fucking movie.
That would have been way funnier than Barbershop.
Dude, yeah.
Fuck that movie, Barbershop. That shit was whack.
Was it really?
Fight me if you don't fucking agree with me.
I mean, I don't agree with you. I'm not gonna fight you, but I think it was an alright movie. It was good. I think the second one was stupid. And then the third one was kind of whack, like where they like crossed.
I didn't fuck with Cube. I didn't fuck with Cube with his movies after Are We There Yet? Sorry. That's where you lost me, bro. That's where I got off the fucking bus.
Really? I mean, dude, what was he doing? He was doing what he had to do for that paycheck.
I'd rather watch Anaconda than any other new movie he comes out with.
Oh, my God. That was a horrible movie.
I'd rather watch the JBL from the Big Baller brand than fucking... shit.
So you didn't see Triple X 3 or Triple X 2?
In the Big 3. You
didn't see Triple X? The one where he was the Triple X 2?
Yeah, that shit was whack.
That was kind of whack.
Like, you're not even a tough guy. You're a fucking Hollywood executive now.
What about
you own a fucking basketball 3-on-3 league?
Okay, did you see the one where I can't remember the name of the motherfucking movie, but it's with that dude Charlie Day where they're teachers and he wants to fight him after school. Did you see that?
I never watched it. Was it good?
Yeah, that one was good. Like
what's the movie where he's a cop?
He literally played himself like so great. Oh, you're talking about
Kevin Hart. I think we talked about
Ride Along.
I didn't like that shit.
It was funny, dude. But you know what? Kevin Hart, he's just his voice gets annoying after a little bit. After like 30 minutes of him, I can't take no more.
Yeah, like that.
Because he's good. He's funny.
You a big Kevin Hart fan, Josh?
Nah, not really.
No.
His stand-ups are pretty funny. I fuck with him on that. But like in movies, he gets under my skin after about 30 minutes. You know, I can only handle him in doses. But anyways, dude, hey, did you see the thing about oh man, look at that. They gave in. Walmart gave in Remember I was telling you about these shirts that they posted on their website? Apparently on the website, you can go to Walmart.com and you can buy a shirt that says Impeach 45. And it's the name of the clothing brand, I guess. Somehow, I don't know how the fuck, whatever it is or whoever got it onto the website, but it was on Walmart and people got pissed, and went onto Twitter and fucking started this thing called #boycott Walmart. And yeah, so Walmart pulled the shit. They gave in.
I mean,
they gave in.
If you would have brought out a product like that when Obama was in office, like I hadn't seen products like that.
I mean, but they tried other ways. And it wasn't that, I mean, dude, like trying to compare Obama to fucking Trump though. That's
and I sound like a Trump sympathizer now. And that's furthest from the truth.
You're just talking facts.
But I don't know.
You're just talking facts.
It just feels like when it comes political, which this is not a political podcast.
No, don't come here for your politics.
But it just feels like if it doesn't fit your agenda, then you're just gonna make a stick about it, whether it be positive or negative, serious or not serious. It just I feel like people are just in the mood to be pissed off these days.
Yeah.
And sometimes we just got to sit back and try and come to a resolve as opposed to just yelling at each other about the same. Well, we just got to find a common ground.
It's funny though, but this isn't the first time that Walmart's been in trouble like that. There was a shirt back in November of last year that said rope, tree, journalist, some assembly required. That's what the shirt says.
See, and if it's attacking the other side, then the other side's going to protest. You know, so it's just back and forth.
They were talking about CNN on that.
I think we just need to find a better filtering process. Like, how was that greenlit to be on a website?
Right.
How are you not monitoring what comes on your fucking your website? Like, that was the webmaster's fault. I would fire him and I'd hire a new webmaster. Wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of common sense.
But you got to remember, somehow Walmart let these things through.
How did it get through?
I have no idea.
And let's fire that person that authorized it.
I guess, yeah.
I mean...
Yeah, at the end of the day, you can't be putting that type of shit. That's that's the shit you buy on fucking eBay and at the swap meet, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you have somebody custom make some shit like you. Walmart can't be doing that shit. And, everybody and their mom, they say, boycott Walmart. There's billions of people on fucking Twitter saying they're no longer going to Walmart. So Target, be ready. They're coming.
No, Target's too expensive, dude.
That's true. But where
so,
y'all going now?
So, that's not really a big deal because I'm still going to shop at Walmart regardless. I don't give a fuck.
Dude, Walmart's just the cheap shit.
But on to something that's more important, near and dear to my heart since I came up DJing using CD players. Best Buy is going to be stopping CD sales. I don't know when they're effective, but they are no longer going to be selling CDs.
Yeah.
That's super sad.
Well, it's just like Toys R Us closing.
Yeah, but think about this. We have local artist friends that have CDs that we're going to talk about today.
Right.
That's a way of them selling their media when they go on the road. Because
but you got to adapt with the shit. Like, nowadays it's about them streams, bro.
Right.
That's the thing about, I guess it sucks when you think about it. Like, I remember you would put out like a mixtape or something like that, but you would use industry beats, but that's how you got it to people was by CD. You know what I'm saying? Right. Nowadays, like, you can't upload shit like that to iTunes or they're going to be like, red flag. This is an industry beat. This is a beat from somebody else. You know what I mean? Like, somebody else has used this already. So, that's where, as an artist, like, nowadays, that's what they need to do. They need to invest in their beats, get your shit all, make sure everything don't have no fucking samples in it. Don't pull a Kanye. You know what I'm saying? Make sure your samples are cleared.
I guess they didn't edit Tiana Taylor's CD. They're just gonna
squash it.
They're just waiting for the samples to clear.
That's fucking crazy. That's horrible right there. That's horrible. But yeah, I feel you about the physical CDs. I guess most of the stores have already stopped, but it's supposed to be like officially out like within the next couple of weeks, I think. The only thing they are going to keep though is kind of dope. They're going to keep selling vinyl. Right.
They're on board for. They're on board for 2 more years.
For what? For vinyl?
For vinyl. That's how long they're going to maintain that opportunity for us to purchase, from the store.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to cut off and just be available online, or if it's going to go away completely if people don't buy enough vinyl.
You want to know a pretty dope vinyl fact? Is here in Tucson. Have you ever heard of the Jivin' Scientist?
Yes.
You heard of them? Well, the dude that's like their DJ dude, his name's Fenn. He actually owns a business. I know Fenn. Okay, well, you know he has that business called Lock Grooves.
No.
Did you know that? They produce vinyl. So like if you like, let's say you made beats and shit and you wanted to put your beats on fucking vinyl, you could get with him and fucking they would put it on vinyl for you.
Oh, word.
So local artists here in town, like I think Cash has had some made. I think Marley B has had some made. I can't think of anybody else, but I know that they've had their shit put on vinyl so that DJs could fucking scratch that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's
dope.
I wouldn't doubt if Rip doesn't have, at least has some of those. I wouldn't doubt it. I bet you he does. He probably has them. Next time you talk to him, you got to ask him.
Yeah, I'll hit him up
See
on
who
that
else
shit.
is made. But that's kind of dope to know that like you know, that shit's made locally. They can do that shit.
That's pretty awesome because in the music industry that just is changing so much every single day.
Yeah.
With the resurgence of vinyl, with CDs going away, like to be able to create at a low pressing volume, your music is still, it's still that it's such a small business that it's crazy that it's in Tucson still.
Yeah,
you know
that's dope.
Like we have one of those here, so that's cool.
Yeah, that's why you got to be about supporting your local businesses, man. Just like. Cleveland gonna have to help. You know, Cleveland gonna have to save itself.
Yeah, Indians better start balling out.
Yeah,
fucking Browns better bring a ship back.
Oh man, but do you know what's crazy? Didn't they have a show on fucking HBO, like where they followed them and like they did all like the
was that a team, Josh? The Browns? They do a thing on the Browns, like a behind the scenes.
Yeah, I think they did a fucking was it an HBO show?
Was it?
Yeah, it was an HBO.
Yeah. I mean. They are such a bad team consistently. It kind of makes you think like, why in the world would I waste my time watching them as a Cleveland fan?
Yeah, it was called.
I've never met a Cleveland fan for the record.
It was called Hard Knocks.
Okay,
it was called Hard Knocks.
Was there one though? I don't think there was for Hard Knocks for the Browns.
That's what it says here on fucking.
They had one.
CBS Sports, yeah. Maybe it's like upcoming or something like that, but. Yeah, that's crazy though. Yeah, like they gave the shittiest team in the NFL its own show. I mean, you gotta film that much failure. That's fucking horrible, huh? But yeah, man. But yeah, so you know, speaking of music, how'd you feel? How did you like that Scorpion?
It went hard, bro. I mean, it's a banger. There's a lot of tracks on there.
Yeah. So
it's like I can't really just give it. You
gotta give it more listens first.
Yeah, like I can't give it an unfair judgment without saying that all the this good, but this sucks, but this is good, but this sucks.
What about an initial
as an
rating?
Overall presentation? So far, it's an 8 out of 10.
No, the 5 mic system.
Oh, the 5 mic, at least a 4 right now.
4, yeah. I'm 4 1/4 in it right now.
Yeah, at least I mean.
But you know what's crazy, dude? Is like you obviously listen
4.5.
You listen to the Joe Budden podcast, right?
Sometimes.
Okay. I listened to some of it earlier, bro, and it was actually really dope what he talked about. He talked about how the entire side A, if I'm not mistaken, that is like the newest of the newer shit, minus the fucking like, you know, the Jay-Z track. Because if you listen to the Jay-Z track, what did he say? He said something about like,
let him kill X.
Let him kill X, but let Zimmerman live or some shit like that. Yeah, so that you know that shit was just recently done, right?
Fresh.
So he had to adapt. He had to adapt, right? Basically, Joe Budden was breaking it down, dude. And he was talking about how this beef was never really about Pusha T. It was all about Kanye. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I want you to go back and listen to it. It was dope because you can either watch the Budden podcast thing that I saw or go back and listen to it, but listen to the whole side A and listen to what he really says, bro. Like, okay, this is one thing that he kind of pointed out, and it was actually kind of dope. But you know how, who was his name? Jay Prince stepped in to stop the shit, right? Because they say that there's some shit that could end fucking careers, right?
You're right.
You know Drake live in Calabasas, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think what he was kind of insinuating. What is like, your wifey, like that little part of that one song. I can't remember exactly which song that is, but basically what Joe Budden was insinuating is that that's basically what was going to come out in that next diss track.
He fuck him?
That or a Kardashian. Now, don't quote me, but that's kind of what he was saying. I can
see him fucking Kendall, bro. I can see him fucking Kendall.
He's
not the ugly one.
The way he talked about just the different lines. Like he was literally, he had the music and he was playing it and he would let a line or two go and then he'd stop it and he'd break that down. He's like,
what if it was Kim, bro?
Dude.
What if he smashed Kim?
Dude, okay, so check this out. You know how he said that he was out there in Wyoming, right? Drake was out there.
Josh is nasty. Josh, would you let Kim K fart in your face?
Probably.
Drink the bathwater and all that shit, yeah.
You're nasty.
Okay. Apparently, check
nasty.
this out. There was Drake went out to see Kanye or something like that at the ranch out there in Wyoming or some shit, and like he was by himself or some shit. And it was just him and him. And I think what happened was Drake started showing Kanye like all his newer shit. You know, he never really said when Scorpion was coming out. He just said it was going to happen in June. Why did Kanye pick June to drop 7 fucking albums or fucking 5, whatever the fuck it was, right? So that's kind of why Drake kind of just like, you know, kind of laid back. And I bet you all of them songs were brand fucking spanky new. And honestly, when you go back and listen to them, you're going to hear them from a different perspective. The way Budden was breaking it down, bro, I was like blown the fuck away. I was like, oh my God, dude, like literally, it really didn't have anything to do with fucking Pusha T, dude. Like if you listen to the Duppy freestyle, he really doesn't, I don't think he really mentions him until like the fucking end or some shit like that, right? I think what happened was he was helping Kanye on something because he does got credit on the Yikes song, I believe it is.
Yeah.
Okay. And then he took off. He went somewhere else. And then when he came back the next time to record with him in the studio, he had everybody there with him. His whole clique was all there. And like the situation was just different. You know what I mean? I think he pretty much like had them all out there to just watch this motherfucker, dude. And you're going to, it was really dope the way Budden broke it down. But I think this album's fucking solid. I think it's pretty solid. I mean,
you don't buy music anymore. You pay for a streaming service. Even if you do it for free and it does the random selection on Spotify, or if you have Apple Music and you basically pay $10 a month and you get a bunch of content. The radio, I think we've talked about it before, the radio stations are worth the $10 alone. Dude, and then you get to stream everything on top of that. Dude,
the playlists.
Right.
You ever looked in the playlist section?
Yeah, there's some fire.
Dude, the other day, I found like, I don't remember what it was. It was the Beats radio.
Yeah.
There was like 70-some fucking episodes worth of playlists.
Right.
I went in there and I was just fucking listening to so much dope shit that I had forgot about.
Yeah.
Like there was like old Death Row shit. Like, you know, back in the day when they used to do cassette singles. And you would buy a cassette single for like, let's say Gin and Juice, but it had like a remix for like Murder Was the Case or something on it like that. Like those B-side ones that were never on any albums except for on maxi singles. Those are the type of shit that I found. And I was like blown away by that. So I was like, fuck yeah. And boom, adding all that shit. That's what I'm finally glad I did turn that shit on. You know what I'm saying? To be able to save the shit. And it's way worth, like, I think I do the family one for me and my lady. So it's like $15 a month. Which is still worth it like a motherfucker. Yeah, she gets her own playlist. She gets to pick all the music she wants. You know, just upgraded her.
I know when you have Spotify and, excuse me, and if your lady uses your account, if you both are listening at the same time, she could cut you off. And then you put it on, you'll cut her off. And it'll be like a tug of war. That's whack. Yeah. That is whack.
That's why I have Spotify.
I mean, for me, my audio needs are suited with you know, the Apple Music.
Yeah, especially if you're involved in the fucking ecosystem already as it is. And you have iPad, you have MacBook, why the fuck not? You know,
I have an iPhone, I have an iWatch.
Yeah, I gotta update the Apple TV.
I'm gonna get one of those.
I gotta get that 4K.
The 4K one, yeah.
But then I gotta get a 4K TV. So it's like, okay.
I copped one in March. Can
you see the difference?
Can you see the difference, Josh?
What's that?
My TV to like a regular TV, 1080p.
Oh, yeah.
Watching the fucking
soccer?
Soccer was dope too, but watching those nature shows like Planet Earth.
Oh yeah. Oh, I bet you that shit's fucking
it's
awesome.
It's insane, dude.
Seeing it in 4K,
you know how they capture
4K?
They capture the hummingbird flying?
Yeah.
Like it's insane the colors that you see. Just they're vibrant. And it's like you're right there.
Bad. And I see them all the time when we go to Costco and I'm like, oh, look at that, babe. Check that one out right there.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck yeah. Eventually. We have
What's your favorite song from that CD, though?
Fuck, man. What did we... I'm not gonna lie. You know, I'm such a fan of Michael Jackson that, you know, the fucking one that he did with him, what was it called? Don't Matter to Me. That song's sick. And My Feelings is good.
That's my shit right there. And My Feelings.
Yeah.
That's
My
that
Ties, I think 8 out of 10. Honestly, bro, I'm not even gonna lie with you. Like, I've had side A on repeat like a motherfucker. Like,
it's that NOLA bounce sound on that song that makes me like it.
But Elevate too. That one's been on my shit like a lot. Elevate. Get it straight.
It's not hard to get through the CD.
Yeah, it's not.
So you could play,
and I'm gonna
track one and let it play out.
Yeah, even the first 7 songs on this bitch are better than the other 7 songs that Kanye been dropping. I'm sorry.
You know, and that's gonna be the telltale. It's like Drake's CD is gonna continually be listened to and promoted and streamed and sold. And I think Kanye's is too, but I think that the initial wave of the Kanye might be overshadowed by Drake, dude. That's how good of a CD he made.
I'm telling you, when you go back and listen to it and you look at it from that perspective, bro, you're gonna fucking, I think you're gonna respect him on a whole different
level. Did you see that meme that his son's middle name is Mabed?
Mabed?
And he says in that song, I only love my bed and my mama, I'm sorry.
My bad.
I don't know how true that is because I haven't done enough research. But they're saying that because you know how one of the lyrics was like, I wasn't hiding my kid from the world. I was hiding the world from my kid.
Gangster ass line. Gangster line.
That's just... So he was rapping and like he was hiding him in plain sight. Like if that was true, if his middle name is my bed, I only love my bed. And that's like a double entendre, like my bed.
Yeah. That's
you know. So
I hope that's what it comes out to be. Because
I'm not even a lyricist, and that impressed me.
That's a genius right there.
Even if he does have a ghostwriter, that shit still was a tight line.
Dude, yeah. I mean, dude, it's just a solid ass album. I know a lot of like my homies that are like big hip hop heads are like, fuck that, bro. Like he took that L, bro. He took that L, bro. Like,
might have.
Can't even listen to. You know what though, dude?
But it didn't kill his career.
He may have took that L, but he may have lost the battle. But he's winning the motherfucking war.
How dope would it be if he had a fucking porno tape with fucking Kim K? Like, not that I would want to watch it, but it's just to like, fuck you, Kanye. Ugh. If you really want to get greasy, bro, I'll fucking leak this bitch online.
Dude, you never die. That's that. I mean, you got to think about it. That's what.
Save your fucking place, bro.
What if Jay Prince knew that shit? He was like, Drake, don't do it, bro. He's like, nah, man. I'm gonna let these I'm gonna let him know.
Yeah.
They crossed the line. Like, think about it. They took it pretty far on him. And he took that L, but if maybe he did have maybe he did have a track ready to fucking drop some shit. And that's what it said. Like somebody had said that if it would have gone that far, it would have ruined a lot of careers. Now,
be it, bro. So be it.
Yo, drop that shit, Drake.
You know what I'm saying?
Or that one dude has it apparently. Remember the guy that owned the Wu-Tang album that was like worth like $1 million and like he wouldn't let nobody listen to it or whatever the fuck. He's like, I got the fucking sucker.
Yeah.
Just fucking begging for fucking...
Is that fool going to jail?
I hope so. For telling them lies. He'd be fucking lying like that.
He's a real dirtbag.
Fuckwad. But yeah, man. But apparently, what was it? Fuck. Yeah, the Drake thing, the Scorpion shit, I had read that it already broke the single day stream record, which was held by him on Apple Music, but it not only fucking broke it, it fucking demolished it. Like apparently,
it was like 10 million streams every hour. That's what it broke down to.
I'm not sure exactly, but his last project, More Life, held the record with 89.9 million streams in its first day, and Scorpion got 170 million. So he almost doubled that shit.
Most of the traffic is driven to iTunes because he has exclusivity rights with them. Because he has OVO Sound Radio.
So did it go onto iTunes before it went on Spotify?
It had to have hit.
Like kind of like how the Jay-Z shit would hit Tidal first for like a couple days before. And they only did the Carter shit like for a day. Like one day it was exclusive to Tidal. That's it. They were like, well, let's see if we can break some records. But I don't think it happened because Tidal, I don't feel like Tidal's going to really last. I don't know why.
I think they're at a point where it's kind of like, let's sign whatever exclusive shit we have.
Yeah, especially when like Kanye left, like that kind of like tarnished like the whole situation.
I mean, it's still a sustainable
what's going on
service.
over there?
the people that I know that listen to it, like Nipsey Hussle, he has like some special shit going on with that channel. I'm not a big Nipsey Hussle fan. Not knocking you if you are.
The cadence. That's what you said.
Well,
I remember we talked about Nipsey Hussle a couple of times. You're like, I just can't stand his cadence.
At least I was brave enough to say it.
No, that's true, dude. He slapped the fuck out of that, dude. Did you see that shit?
I'm not gonna disrespect some 6'3" Crip, dog. I'm 5'10". I'm a 5'10" Mexican.
What you say, cuz?
Like, I'm not even about that life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
slap the fuck out of him.
I can have my opinion about him, but that's where it ends. Like, I'm not trying to be Mr. Tough Guy or nothing like that, because
okay, that one deserves that one deserves one of these.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Yeah,
for real.
He got slapped, bro. I wish I had a slap fucking button here, but I don't. But I do got.
Show me what you got.
That's gonna be a staple
every fucking episode.
I mean, you played it at the wrong time.
At least once. No.
That should be the theme song every time we break out the shit that we bring through.
That's true.
So that might be going forward.
I deserve one of these. We're having fun with effects today. But yeah, man, solid ass album. I give Drake his props. Give a fuck what anybody says. It's fucking, I choose to listen to whatever.
What's your song of the week?
My song of the week, since I was kind of in a Drake mood, but I was listening to like some other shit that had him on it that I had never heard before, was him and the homie Meek Mill. And the album is Dreams Worth More Than Money, and the song is called Rico. Have you ever heard that song?
No, I haven't.
Okay, we have to check that one out. It was actually it's got a pretty dope little beat to it, and like, Drake fucking kills it on there. Meek fucking kills it on there. I guess this must have been before the beef.
Yeah,
is that pre-beef?
But there's no going back from that. They're not going to collab ever again.
No, you don't think so?
No, hell no. Meek Mill and Drake.
Yeah, that's how you could surprise the world and be like, I'm gonna fucking keep my enemies close, homie.
No, he made him break up with Nicki Minaj.
You think that's why they broke up?
Yeah, I think Drake smashed it on the low.
If he did, then yes. But I honestly feel like Meek was taking L's like in other directions as well. It wasn't just all Drake. He was just fucking up in general, I think. And she was just like, nah, bro, you fucking up. Can't deal with you. Moving on. But yeah, that was my jam of the week.
I'm gonna check it out.
Oh, and then old school jam of the week. I landed on when I was listening to the beats. Shit, I mean, I have this song, and I know a lot of heads have heard this song, but fucking Black Superman by Above the Law.
Oh shit,
dude, yes, that shit right there.
Well, my song of the week is by Mr. Lime in the Coconut himself, Tyga.
Tyga, okay.
It's a song called Taste,
right?
And I think it's the same producer that produced Ric Flair Drip.
Oh, okay.
Because it has the same structure, it has the same sounds. I'm not 100%. I'll do better homework and fact check next week.
Please.
But no, it's just like that 808 bass, and it's like a 4 on the floor beat. It's just a dance track, and I played it in the club on Congress on Friday, and they danced.
Got a good response to
it?
They
danced, but it wasn't something that moved it. I don't think people know it that well yet.
That's dope.
What about an old school track? You got
my old school track? It's by a artist that was huge in 2005. Goes by the name of Mike Jones.
Who?
Mike Jones.
Who? 381
song called
8005.
Yeah, right.
Remember his fucking
what's funny?
My was out of control.
My friend used to call that fool's number, Richard. Yeah. Richard used to call that fool's number and leave voicemails and shit.
Would he ever answer?
No, they would always go to voicemail.
Oh, okay.
You read Mike Jones or whatever. I don't know. I don't remember, but it's a song called Flossin'. Have you heard it?
Yeah.
I stay flossing in that candy paint.
Dude, they had some good shit. Him and Paul Wall and fucking Slim Thugger.
So Big Mo was in that song. He's the one singing the hook. I don't know if you remember that brother. He was like a good 400 pounds.
Yeah.
He had that Purple Stuff video.
Is he still alive?
He died, actually, of a heart attack.
I would imagine. Yeah, he was a big dude.
Yeah, man. He was a big dude. You know, they in that Southern culture, bro, they drink that lean. And it fucking takes you, bro. That shit's liquid heroin.
And then the diet's probably like shit because they probably got like awesome fucking barbecue and
that's soul food, you know,
dude. Oh my god.
So
I see that shit on diners, drive-ins, and dives of fucking different barbecue places that they have in Texas. Oh, you know they have fucking barbecue battles and shit like that in Texas. Like they're fucking huge.
Yeah.
Like big ass fucking. I would love to go to one. Do you imagine that? And I bet you it's like probably like $100 a person, but still you get to try like all these different style of ribs. Yeah. I bet you the urinals are just fucking.
Are you a pork rib guy or a beef rib guy?
I'm a fucking whichever one tastes good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
much.
you know some people make ribs and they make them all fucked up.
Yeah, you fuck up ribs. My boy Chef Mondo, he used to make Coca-Cola ribs.
Yeah, we use Dr. Pepper.
Oh, why you can't mention Dr. Pepper around me right now.
You know
bro.
what's crazy is like I don't know.
2.5 months. 2.5 months right now. No soda. All bubbly.
I don't got really
Straight
nothing
bubbly.
popping right now, but like this weekend, I'm gonna probably go to my mom's house and have her teach me how to make birria and shit.
Birria?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So
make sure you write everything down too, dude.
Oh yeah.
I have a cool ass little note that has like a lot of our old family recipes and shit like that. Like my grandpa's salsa and fucking you ever had cocido?
Yeah, I like cocido. Not my favorite soup. I guess my favorite soup would be pozole.
Yeah. Red or white?
Red.
Oh, I'm thinking of menudo, huh?
Just menudo, yeah.
I'm thinking of menudo. Never mind. I'm not a menudo guy.
Or caldo de queso.
Caldo de queso's bomb. I've had some, you know where I've had some really good caldo de queso here in town?
Where's that?
There's a place called Villa's right next door to where we work over there on the north side. Oh, you got to go.
Tanya's has some good.
Tanya's does have good. Tanya's has good everything, though.
I don't go to the one by Pister anymore. I go to the one by...
back there by St. Mary's?
Menlo Park area.
St. Mary's, yeah. That's where I go to. Me and the homie Chef Mondo, when we worked down at Pi Fi, we would always meet up there like every Wednesday in the morning and have like fucking breakfast burritos and shit and menudo or pozole and shit.
Still wear my red.
Still what?
I still wear my red in Menlo Park. I don't care.
There you go. Mira.
Doesn't matter what color I'm wearing. You're not going to catch me walking in Menlo Park.
Yeah. I'm not walking. Oh, man. Like a burp that's like trying to come out and I don't want to do it so loud. But yeah, man. Solid ass album. Solid ass fucking album. But yeah, you know what? Okay, so check this out. I had asked, I don't know if you saw it. I had asked like this thing on Facebook about like who was a better villain, Killmonger or Bane. What did you think?
I thought Killmonger. The only problem is they didn't let his character develop past being the initial ruler. I think they should have dived into Black Panther's story way more and made that connection of cousins.
Yeah.
Span over maybe 3 movies.
I think, yeah.
But they didn't have the time to develop the Black Panther character prior to the Infinity Wars.
Yeah.
And that's my opinion, you know? I just feel like he's too good of a villain for you just to fucking showcase in one movie. And I understand his creed as far as like, you know, bury me at sea, you know, with my slave ancestors.
Yeah, with the
you know?
ancestors that knew it was better to, what did it say? To die than to live in chains.
Right.
I know I fucked that all up, but yeah.
So that would have been a great culmination at maybe even after the second movie, after he takes power, the first movie ends. That makes you come back for the second movie, you know? Like
that would have been dope. I would have appreciated it if they did stretch him out a little longer. He was such a good ass villain.
Like he at the, you know, the waterfall scene where he falls down. That's the end of the first movie. You know what I'm saying? That would have been fucking dope. Then you come back.
I think that's too hard of a cliffhanger.
No, because then you got Black Panther 2, Rise of Killmonger, or whatever the fuck.
I think if it ended when they found him. And he was
dead, the redemption. Okay, I can do that.
Right there, because he was in the ice and they had him over there with the going to the pinchy. What was his name? Fucking dude. I can't remember his fucking name.
That would have been dope.
M'Baku.
When he wakes up.
Yeah.
Like he wakes up and you see his eyes all like bugged out. And then it goes black. Then it
goes to black, yeah. It goes soprano.
Oh, dude. Right, I still haven't seen the last season of Sopranos.
It's good.
And I got HBO at the house.
I mean, dude, it kind of stretched. I kind of got bored with it. You want to know why?
Think about it, though.
You want to know what fucked it up? Honestly, I feel like fucking Tony Jr. fucked it all up. His character just started to suck, and he was just so annoying. And he was like, remember the part where he was crying for his mom because the bear was outside, but he was like this badass, but like the way he was crying, like it was horrible acting.
Did you ever see the Gotti movie with John Travolta that just came out?
I didn't. Was it any good?
No, I'm going to check that out pretty soon. There's a couple movies I want to see.
I love me some hood movies or some gang affiliated movies. Some good shit.
I still haven't. Oh, the Mafia one.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen Incredibles 2 yet.
Incredibles. Yeah, me neither. Me neither. What would you think is your favorite like gangster flick? And you can be like, gang.
Goodfellas or Casino.
Yeah, those are definitely tough.
Or Donnie Brasco, one of the three.
Yeah, Donnie Brasco was.
Or Scarface. I don't know. Scarface is in there too.
Scarface is more of
it's a gangster movie.
It kind of is. Yeah.
He's mafioso. He's cartel.
I guess so, yeah. Pitchfork means an assassin.
Yeah.
I got this eating pussy.
Yeah, the scar. Bro, I used to watch that movie religiously.
Come on, what young man didn't?
Yeah,
that movie was definitely.
I bought like 2 special edition DVD sets that came in like
the
a
black
crocodile.
one, the black crocodile case.
I have one unopened right now.
I did. I had it for like years, and I think I sold it like 4 years ago.
Yeah,
I got a bill for it.
That's what's up.
I mean, because when it came out, it was like $50 bucks, something like that.
I bought 2 of them.
I know who has it though. If I ever want to get it back, I can get it back.
What? Remember they came with those cards?
Came with the cards. Came with the Scarface.
So now that I have the direct-to-garment printer, I'm gonna be able to print that shit on shirts or on shoes and shit.
And scan them in and shit like that.
I told you the other design I wanted to do.
You give some shit away?
Don't
give it away on here?
Well, remember I told you I wanted to do the Boys in the Hood scene where the homie was hanging out of the red car with the gauge, and then Ricky was with his back blown out on the other shoe.
That's right, the shoe. Yes. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yes, I remember that. Yeah.
So that'd be on one side the homie with the shotgun pointing the gun, and the other side Ricky running. Boom. That's a pretty dope shoe.
Yeah.
But like
those cards are pretty dope. There's some good scenes on those cards.
Oh yeah, on the index cards. Yeah, dude.
And they have I like the little the Tony Montana symbol money clip.
Money clip, yeah.
The money clip was dope too.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Shout out to you if you bought that fucking set. You know what we're talking about.
Too bad it doesn't it's not worth shit now other than a collector's item,
Yeah. But yeah, I'd have to gangster flick, man. American Me was pretty crazy. Did you like American Me?
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool, but the dude actually put a death sentence on the producer of that movie because he depicted him as being gay because he got sodomized in prison and then he killed him. Remember?
Yeah.
Remember he takes that
the
chick
Christmas tree knife and shit like that?
He takes that chick on a date and then he fucking turns around, fucking pulls her pants down and starts doing it in the butt. That was in the butt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
She's like, oh! She's like, what are you doing?
No, you always got to get permission,
What are you doing?
You always got to get permission for that. You don't.
Wrong hole, fool.
Yeah, if you're a cochino, you get permission. Because no means no.
I think,
always.
I think you're right. I think for me it is a tie between Casino and fucking
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas. Yeah, those are just fucking classics. Those are fucking classic ass movies.
It's just Goodfellas was based off of true life.
Yeah.
And obviously they have the Hollywood additions to it to make it appealing to the everyday movie watcher. Yeah. But Casino isn't exactly a true story, but they take elements from true shit that happened in Vegas during that time.
Yeah.
It's just which movie do you like better,
How dope though. That's so crazy to think that a fucking mobster is the main reason behind Las Vegas.
That's how it was formed.
Right? Las Vegas was built on money and corruption.
You know what's dope is that they're making the I know we talked about it before, but the sports book. I can't wait till that comes to Arizona.
What sports book?
They legalized sports books in America.
All of America?
Your states have to basically bring it to the forefront, but it's legal now.
So how you can go place bets on games in Vegas, you can do that over here now?
Well, once they against
once it rolls out.
Yeah, once it rolls out.
No shit, huh?
So you'll catch me at the casino.
Fuck yeah, I'm about it. Shit, every time we go to Vegas, I'm always down to put like. I mean, I don't get too crazy with it, but I usually put it down on some sure win shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like back in the day when when Shaq and Kobe were playing together. I remember that was during the time when me and my homies would go to Vegas a lot. And even though I wasn't I've always been kind of a Lakers fan, but you know, me being from Arizona, I'm a Suns fan. But back then, like my homies that were really into basketball, they were like, bro, this is a sure thing, dude. Just put some fucking money on it. You're going to double your money no matter what. You know, you're going to get double. You put $50 down. We're going to come back tomorrow. We're going to pick up 100. And that was dope.
I just wish we would have had one here for the World Cup because, you know, like I was saying on other ones, my dad was hitting.
Yeah.
Hey, did you get all sad when Mexico lost?
I kind of knew it was going to happen. I mean, they didn't get blown the fuck out.
Dude, Neymar's such a fucking pussy,
Isn't he a bitch made motherfucker?
Did you see that fool rolling on the floor?
Yes, dude, yes. They made so many memes right after that shit. Dude, it was blown up
I'm just
everywhere.
like,
yeah.
This motherfucker.
Pinche maricón motherfucker.
Whoa, bro. Whoa.
Yo, whoa. I mean, he knows what the fuck's up.
But you know what? The Mexican coach was like, this is a game for men. And I thought you'd play the game that way. Obviously, you said in Spanish, but you're not going to get me I'm doing the English translation for all my non-Spanish speaking people that listen to this podcast.
Este es un juego de hombres y eres un pinche puto.
I don't know exactly what he said, but he went off, dude. He went off at the post-press conference and, you know, USA didn't make it, so it didn't even matter. But it's been exciting. England finally beat their curse, dude, because they used to never be able to advance because of penalty shots. At the end of the game, they always lose.
Right.
But they actually won against Colombia, I think. James Rodriguez didn't play. That's one of their baller. I think he's a midfielder.
Huh. Yeah, man. But speaking of like your favorite movie, you know what came on today and I was blown away and I was like, dude, I fucking love this movie. Young Guns came on. You ever seen Young Guns? I don't think I've ever
seen that movie.
You've never seen Young Guns?
Is that the one with Emilio?
Yes, this is the one with Emilio and Charlie Sheen.
He tilted his hat like this.
Yes, all those motherfuckers like that. And then, but I started thinking like, what was my favorite Western and shit like that. And to me, it's kind of a tie between Young Guns and Tombstone.
Tombstone is by far one of the best movies ever made.
And not Wyatt Earp. So I'm sorry, Kevin Costner, but fucking Kurt Russell manhandled that fucking role. I was
going to say Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon?
Have you ever seen that DirecTV commercial that says, wife says, I watch so much Kevin Bacon. If I even watch any more Kevin Bacon, I might turn into him myself. He's all...
Turns into him?
No, it's Kevin Bacon. It's Kevin Bacon talking.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Oh, my God. The DirecTV has some good commercials,
man. They do. I love
You know who has good commercials? It's Geico.
Geico has
They just did this one for the World Cup where this dude scores a goal. He's just sliding everywhere.
That one had me fire. I posted that one on my Snapchat a couple of nights.
Yeah, man. He's just sliding everywhere.
That was fucking funny. That one is fucking definitely funny. Do you think, is Tombstone your favorite Western?
Oh, yeah. Tombstone or The Quick and the Dead was good, too.
I haven't seen that.
That one was with Gene Hackman.
Hackman.
Hello,
Hackman.
I'm so glad you know that reference.
Yeah.
Which is South Park, by the way.
Yes. Hello, Hackman. Yeah, man.
Have you seen any new South Park episodes?
Dude, I haven't. You know what's funny? Is every time that South Park is on, so is like Family Guy or Rick and Morty or fucking American Dad, and I just go that route instead. I don't know why. I think it's just...
You like anime?
Not really. I mean, I like some of it. I don't think I've really watched too much.
Josh jerks off to that Japanese porn shit, that anime shit.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's what he's into.
Why'd you wake him up, dude?
He was crashed out.
My favorite gangster movie though is The Departed.
Oh, The Departed's good.
The Departed, I've never seen that one. That's with what's his name, right? Matt Damon. And isn't
Leo's in there too.
Leo's in there too, right?
And then Jack Nicholson is Whitey.
Yeah.
What was his name? Whitey Ford?
And what?
What's the gangster's name? Whitey what? Whitey Bulger. Whitey Bulger, I think it is.
No,
I've never seen it.
That's not his name.
I'm going to Google it right now because I don't believe a fucking word you said.
And you know what's crazy, dude? Is like, I know a lot of people would disagree like about the other things. So many people think that The Godfather is a great.
It is.
Good movie.
You know what's crazy?
And it is a good movie, but it's not my favorite. But it's a good movie.
They always say, "Oh, the book's better than the movie. The book's better than the movie." That book is better than the movie. Like I bought the book, Mario Puzo's,
like Harry Potter.
Mario Puzo. I never read the Harry Potter.
I haven't either, but that's what everybody says. Yeah.
I bought the book at Bookman's. It cost me like $6, and it was a good book.
The Godfather book.
You know that part at the wedding where he fucks that chick, one of the bridesmaids in the room. Sonny does.
Sonny. Mm-hmm.
He's all fucking her and shit. They go graphic as fuck in the fucking book.
Yeah.
Like it's nasty.
Well,
in
you
the
got to
book.
get into detail. Yeah.
Like those like perverted like those housewife novels they used to make in the 90s and shit, you know?
Well, it's just like
with the Fabio hair on the cover.
Have you ever heard of Stephen King's It, the book?
That is Whitey Bulger in that movie.
You know the book Stephen King, It?
Yeah.
Do you know what happens with the girl at the end of like, you know how the movie just ended and they're going to make a part 2, right?
Right.
When they're older. Okay. In the book where they're at right now and they like all leave that place, like coming out of like the sewers and shit like that. In the book, that chick fucks all of the boys. She does all them little boys right there in the book. Yeah. Isn't that a trip? I think I can't remember what the fuck channel it is on Facebook, but like those channels where they always give you movie facts and behind the scenes shit. There was one that was about Stephen King. It's like 10 facts you didn't know about it. That was one of them. And I was like, oh, that's some yeah. You don't want to put that in the movie.
A lot of some dark shit is from Disney, like the Cinderella original story in the book. The prince goes to go look for Cinderella. The princess, or not the princess, the sister, the stepsisters.
Yeah.
One of them's like, oh, it fits me. Remember that it fit her in the cartoon?
Yeah.
And she's like, marry me. And then the fucking prince beheads her.
Which one?
The one of the stepsisters that puts the shoe on. You remember it fits on all fucked up and then it shoots off?
Yeah.
That sister gets her head beheaded from the prince. And then he goes and puts it on Cinderella and it fits her. But she's like, I don't want to be with him if he's going to just behead people. And like, I think some crazy shit.
Well, yeah,
goes
Disney
down.
can't be doing that shit. But honestly, that bitch deserved to get her fucking head chopped off.
But
both of them shit. He should have done 2 for 1 on them cabronas right there.
That's how different the actual book is to what you like see.
Well, yeah, I mean,
you have to kid it up.
Put that shit. Yeah,
you got to kid it up.
Just like I said about the It shit, she fucked all them little boys. Like, are you not gonna?
I would watch a porn parody of that.
I bet you it's out there too. It's probably
some fucking creep in a fucking costume having sex with women and shit.
Ugh, it's out there.
I don't know if I could watch clown porn. That's just
man. But what did you think? You like the show Glow on Netflix?
Yeah, dude, that shit's dope. I don't know if you know the backstory of that, but Eddie Guerrero's cousin, Chavo Guerrero Jr. Is a consultant on that show.
Was a consultant.
He teaches. No, he's still part of it.
Is it still going on?
The second season just dropped.
Oh, you mean like the show, like working on the show? Yeah.
Right.
Actually, I think some of those dudes are like in the show. You know, the chick that plays Mount Fiji, the big girl, the Hawaiian chick.
Yeah,
I think those dudes are like wrestlers. That's
Machu Picchu.
Okay, that's what they call her on this. But in the real gorgeous ladies of wrestling back in the day, she was Mount Fiji.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they changed the names up, bro. Trust me, that was the type of shit I used to love to fucking watch late at night.
You watch that?
Yeah, bro. That's how old I am, bro. When I was a little kid, probably like maybe 8, 9, 10, somewhere in there. That's when that shit was on like a public access TV. Like so old that the fucking it's when like, you know, it had like the numbers on the thing and you had to go up and press the buttons on the cable and shit like that to change the channels and shit. And the fucking remotes were those big old brown squares and shit. Right. That's how old I am, bro.
You remember cable access?
Yeah, fucking.
Like, I had a cousin whose homies had a show and shit, and they would like just do skits and just do different shit. It was cool because I don't know, like I watched a lot of early Kids in the Hall. You remember that show?
I loved that Kids in the Hall. Dude.
It was so
many people hated on them because they were gay. You know
not all of them were gay.
Not all of them, but there was a lot of gay shit going on those shows.
Dudes were acting women's roles, and it was very, very. It was so cutting edge for the time because, like, there's still like hate crimes that go against gay people,
right?
That happen today, but back then, you really had to be closeted
Right.
You really had to be closeted if you're a homosexual because people would do physical violence to you, you know?
Dude, I mean, some of that humor was just hilarious, bro.
But
the way those dudes
for them
got
to be
down.
that brave to do it back then, like, you're not, like, you're a trendsetter, you know? Like, you're a fucking trailblazer. Like, it was funny. It was like, it would push the edge. Like, it would tiptoe the line of, like, okay, I'm gonna turn this shit off, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
That shit was in 1988 to 1994.
that was on Comedy Central, right?
Yeah, it was on Comedy Central.
Yeah.
And fucking...
Do you remember The Critic?
yes. The Critic, or the dude... There was a Critic, the dude that was smashing your head? Or that wasn't smashing your head?
No, the Critic was... who is the guy from Wedding Singer who was the replacement? John Lovitz.
John Lovitz?
It was a cartoon on Comedy Central
Oh,
where he was a critic.
Yes, the
about
Critic, where
movies.
it was like all shaking really weird and shit like that. Like
Well,
the,
no,
like
he was
the
sitting at
animation
a-
of it. The animation of it was
Yeah.
kind of weird and shit. I remember Family Guy kind of clowned on that shit. He's like,
Yeah.
why do you keep shaking, man? He's like, I just had a heart attack. Yeah. Yeah, dude, Kids in the Hall was fucking hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
That was some good shit.
Did you ever watch The Tick?
I never watched the tape.
Yeah.
No, who was in the
I
tape?
think that was on Channel 11. No, it was
That
that
was-
big blue one.
That was the dude that played Joe Swanson on Family Guy, right?
I think so.
The guy that the big chin. That
Yeah,
dude, like,
yeah.
He was in Ted.
Yeah.
He was like, "What'd you do last night?" He's like, "I don't know. I got all fucked up."
Doesn't it ruin it for you when you finally see the voice character of the actual, like,
Not
cartoon?
really.
No,
not
because
really.
I saw the actor that is Archer and Bob from Bob's Burgers.
Oh, that dude!
And it ruined it for me.
Dude.
Yeah,
He's a weird looking dude.
He looks
bro.
like David Tell.
You know, when I first saw him, there was this show on Netflix called like Wet Hot Summer,
Yeah, I seen that.
and he's in there. He was one
They
of the.
did a movie afterwards.
He was the camp
Yeah,
dude that got everything together, and he wound up getting killed like at the end of it or something.
that's
like
what
that.
ruined it for me.
But yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, you know what? There was one more thing. Last week on the podcast, for everybody that stuck around, we made a percentage, like a little coupon
Yeah.
for them, and it was Hood Diner 25. And so anybody that's listening right now, I don't know if you noticed, but we dropped the new summer shit online. Some new snapbacks. It's actually the first time I've had snapbacks actually make it to at least to this one. Like since I've moved to Shopify. Before I had it on Big Cartel, and I had a lot of hats back then. But ever since we got new hats, like I've just been selling them out the trunk, and I finally had an opportunity to take the pictures and get them all online and shit like that. So for all of our Hood Diner fans, definitely take advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? Go
Copy some fresh gear.
Go to official.com and use the code HoodDiner25 to get 25% off your entire purchase.
And if you think about it, what you pay for shirts at store, you getting that 25% discount. That's some change in your pocket. You can cop more than one item, you know?
I mean, technically, that's going to get you like something free and probably cover the shipping. You know what I'm saying? And shipping local's not even that bad either. So, and actually, if I'm not mistaken, it's set up so anybody that buys anything over $50, it's free shipping automatically. So, you know, booyah right there.
Works out in the end.
Fucking A right. But yeah, man.
Well, I think we came to an end of another episode of the Hood Diner.
Yes, sir. We didn't even cover it all was fashion. But that's all good. We'll work on it next week.
Yeah.
Oh, and so next week, the Hood Diner might come out a couple days late due to the fact that I'm going to be going on vacation. Not really going to talk about too much of that right now, but we'll touch on that when I get back. So, so tune in for that. Episode 6 is now coming to a wrap.
Yeah, well, you know, we're here at Century Studios, you know, and can't have that shameless plug with the, you know, the official clothing line. You know, you just got to keep putting it out there because
Sponsored by Official.
if you don't know, now you know. You know,
Official.com.
that's DJ Century.
And I am the homie kAZual.
Until next time.